Hey fire signs, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we are going to be doing a general reading for the fire signs. So if you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Rising, anywhere in your chart, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the energies that the universe wants you guys to be aware of, to be cautious of, or to be open to receive. So with that said, let's get right in. I am starting off with the Oracle of Shapeshifters to pick up the overall energies that the fire signs need to be aware of. So what do you have for the fire signs, Spirit? The Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. I hope everyone's having a good day or evening or night. I hope all is well and calm. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Ooh, we got a nice one for you guys. We have the Fairy Bee. My life is sweet. This is card 6. You could be born on the 6th. Let's see, 6, where are we in June? So I do believe this is close to Leo season. Overall energy that I'm getting up from this card is you guys are about to enter a very prosperous time in your life, especially for the summer and into the fall. With the fairy bee here, bees are all about prosperity, abundance, fertility, and a lot of co-creating with the world. So I do see for a lot of you air signs, I'm being told you are using your energy to co-create with the universe to bring in something very prosperous down. Maybe for some of you, you could be a business owner or entrepreneur about to get a project off from the ground. For some of you, you have been working very hard in whatever job position that you have been in either recently or for some time, and I see that you're about to gain some type of increase. Could be a elevation in your position, definitely a job raise. I am going to say be careful for some of you fire signs, as you are going to be getting an increase somewhere in your life. Someone is definitely going to be taking note of it. So if you are like on social media, don't say that you just got an increase in pay or you're about to get a promotion. I would say be very quiet when it comes to money. Be a quiet bee. Work diligently, continue collecting your pollen, building up your bank and all of that, but do it quietly. Let's see what the Panther have to say about this. All right. I'm going to take these 3 that came up. Oh, we have 4. Okay. Excellent. That's the number that I was going for. Strategies. Maintenance. Compromise. Give me 1 second while I marinate on these cards. All right, I'm going to start off with talking about these 2 as a whole. So first card we have is strategy, planning, prediction, mind reading. Followed by that, we have maintenance, amendment, adjustment, restoration. I'm being told for during this time, especially before the summer, you guys definitely want to strategize with your spending. I'm kind of being given this energy like this summer, you're ready to spend big, you're ready to splurge, but make sure that you're going to be putting your money in the right places and making sure that you take care of certain issues before you go and spend big, especially for this maintenance card. I'm being told that for some of you fire signs, you have been neglecting some type of payment that you have to do. I'm sensing not student loans. I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to be honest. If you think like, oh no, my student loans, no. Spirit is not saying the loans. I'm seeing more like maintaining your car, maintaining your house, making sure that you catch up on certain bills that maybe you have been like pushing off to the side. Maybe a certain down payments that you've been like putting off to the side. That kind of energy that I'm picking up. But I do see with the strategy card here, I do see for a lot of you, you are going to be making like a payment plan or making your own payment plan on certain things when it comes to whatever money issues that you have been dealing with. Maybe for some of you with the strategy card here, you're learning where to put your money wisely, especially if you're trying to grow a business. Maybe you'll be moving certain payments to another place. Perhaps you could be moving to a different bank. Could be switching up sellers or buyers, or vice versa, however you take it. For some of you that are busy, just working, within a job, I do see that you are kind of like strategizing on how you're going to break down your check for the next few months. I do sense that with this strategy and maintenance, you are saving up to pay either for some type of big payment. Again, could be a down payment for a car. It could be getting a home. For some of you, if it's not that, I do see that you are putting money to the side to go on vacation. You want to make sure that you have like your budget for your Airbnb and a budget for traveling, a budget for eating, and a budget for shopping. So I do see that you guys are being very cautious with money. Now, these other two cards: overload, excess, obligation, overwhelm, followed by compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. For a lot of you, you might be a little bit overwhelmed by a lot of work you are taking as of recently, or that you're about to take, or you're just in the midst of taking. I do see it's like a lot of extra hours that you are putting in. Give me 1 second. I need a sip of water. Interesting. Spirit is saying like, for a lot of you fire signs, you're not letting this energy be shown. Like with this overload card, I'm kind of getting the 10 of Wands energy. Like you have taken up a lot and you're making it look easy, but it's not. I would say definitely be careful with this overload card, because by the time you want to get to vacation, you still want to have energy to enjoy yourself. And that's where this compromise card comes in. Yes, you want to be able to make extra income so you can enjoy paying off your car easy, or getting your plane ticket easily, whatever expenses you have to pay easily, but you cannot compromise your health for it. So maybe for 1 or 2 days, maybe you can compromise someone else taking up another shift. Maybe you can compromise on maybe saving some money for yourself to treat yourself while you're still building up and saving money for whatever expenses that you want to make. But this compromise card here is very important. It's like compromise everything but your health. Your health is your wealth. And yes, you want to be able to enjoy certain things in life, and that does come with money. But if you are in vacation, totally exhausted, that you cannot get out of the bed or out of the hotel room, and you're just busy sleeping the day away because you've been exhausted from working too hard, then what is the point of vacationing? It's kind of like, I also see with this energy here that for a lot of you fire signs, you want to work very hard so that you can enjoy maybe an earlier retirement. But how are you to enjoy an early retirement if you are compromising your health and you're always working, 24/7. And with that, it comes lack of sleep, lack of rest, maybe even lack of diet, lack of exercise. That comes and pays the price to you at the end. Especially kind of like as I'm looking at this reading, maybe for some of you guys, like for me in the US, like we have been, in my opinion, in my view, in the US, we have been conditioned that if we work hard and long all these years, then by our 60s or 70s, we can retire. But by your 60s or 70, like your body has taken a toll. Like especially after working for so many years, you're not going to have as much stamina to enjoy things that you want, or you're not going to be able to travel as far as you go because your bones are going to be tired. Maybe you're dealing with health problems. So it's like, yeah, you get to retire, but you don't get to really enjoy life. And I think for this fairy bee here, she is kind of reminding you, fire signs, that you need to make sure that you can't compromise your health and your well-being. That is your wealth. You must, and you know what, now that I'm even talking about it more with this strategy and maintenance, maybe a lot of you fire signs need to make a strategy on maintaining yourself and making sure that you're maintaining your energy, your health, your vitality, your life. So that way you're not overloading yourself and compromising your health and other important things about yourself, so you can get a future that you don't even know if you're going to fully enjoy. And I do see also for a lot of you fire signs, you are being aware of this energy, but it's like with this strategy card, it's like, how do I make sure I have enough to be okay in my future and still be healthy and have a longevity of life within me? So it is definitely an energy that a lot of fire signs, and I would say people in general, are trying to balance, because we do not want to keep on with this cycle of just work, 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 and then by the time we're old, oh, now we get to enjoy things. We are here for a limited time. We should be able to enjoy a lot of things whenever we want, in all honesty. But like I said, in my country, a lot of us have been conditioned to believe that you work majority of your life, and then towards the end of your life you get to enjoy it. But it's like it comes with limitations, and life does not have to be lived that way. You can still enjoy life and still maintain like your money and your health, but not in the way that people are forced to think. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Let me get a little bit more information on this, Spirit. But yeah, fire signs, your health is your wealth. You need to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I'm being told also with this fairy bee, honey can definitely be a very healing property. Maybe for some of you, you want to look up some honey rituals. Definitely, if you're suffering from type of ailments, there might be a type of honey that can help you. Ooh, I would suggest going online and buying a honey that comes with black seed oil. It's very, very beneficial. I was taking it during the pandemic, and yeah, it definitely helps with the vitality and health. Let me get 3 more cards. Too many, Spirit. Come on. 3 more cards. Alright, I'm going to... nope. Okay, don't take these, Spirit. Okay, but Spirit, come on. I'm gonna need I'm going to need something for the maintenance, the overload, and the compromise. Okay, where does this go? I know, weird. Okay. Do you want this? You want this over here. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Being very strong with these cards. Let me get one more, Spirit. All right. Fantastic. So, with strategy, I have the Six of Pentacles. You need to maintain a balance of, again, your health and your work. With the Six of Pentacles here, it's all about balance within the physical, giving and receiving. So how much are you willing to give and how much are you willing to receive? I'm kind of like that. That's just why the compromise card is here, because it should be an equal exchange. You don't want to compromise anything about yourself unless you're going to be receiving or giving the exact amount. So for some of you, you need to make sure that whatever hours that you are putting in for your job, you are receiving that exact payment. Like, I don't want to hear like, oh, I put in like an extra 5 hours, but they're only going to give me like a quarter of that pay. It's all I can afford. No, you put in a certain amount of hours, you expect a certain amount of money back. There is no, oh, adjustments, oh, I'm sorry, this or that. No, you have to make sure that whatever you put in, you receive fairly. If this person cannot give what it is due fairly, then you must walk away. I'm standing very firm on that. Like, you cannot compromise the amount of time for less money. Even though it's like we're in a world where it's like they want to make it a norm, like you work more and you receive less. That is not how life works. Like in nature, you don't constantly see the balances of nature always taking and never giving. No, there is a balance. Don't let anyone try to sucker you into thinking that you have to work more for less. That is not how the universe wants you to live. That is not how life operates. No matter how much people are trying to glamorize it or make it seem like it's bad or something, doesn't matter. Whatever hours you put in, whatever time or effort or energy that you have put in your work, you must receive what's fairly due to you back. Now, with maintenance, I have the World card here. So this card here, I was kind of getting a little tricky energy. And it's like, there's certain, okay, I see, Spirit. Okay, I see. There are definitely certain payments that you want to put to an end. Maybe for some of you, it's finishing a car payment, a mortgage, a certain payout that you had to give for a person, or what's that word I'm looking for? Maybe you're trying to also finish paying out like a down payment or some type of restitution. But with this World card here, I do see at the end, you are going to be completing this energy where you are going to be able to start a new cycle when it comes to saving money. So that's definitely a good sign there. Maybe for some of you, you might think that you're paying this loan or whatever and it's like taking forever, but I do see that there's going to be like a sudden shift where you are going to be done paying with your payments. Like maybe someone is going to come in and pay the rest of this money on whatever down payment, as like, finish it, save your money, start saving up again. Maybe for some of you, this is like, wishful thinking, like a bank cutting slack on you. Maybe not a bank, but whoever you're paying this money out towards, I do say maybe they're going to cut you some slack and be like, since you've been putting your payments in on time, we're going to give you like an adjustment so that you can pay faster and finish this whole ordeal. Give me a second. Now, for overload, I have the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords is a cautionary tale of do not put so much on yourself. Because with the Three of Swords, I kind of sense an energy of regret. Like, why did I took up so much? Yes, I know I needed the money, but now I'm here stressing and giving myself anxiety. I can't sleep because I can't finish whatever project or idea that I'm trying to get out. With this Three of Swords here, be at ease with yourself. Know what you can take and what you can handle and give the rest to someone else to deal with. If not, ask the universe to help you, like, take the load off your back. You can definitely ask the universe for that help. Ask your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides to help ease the load that has been placed on you, so that way these swords can fall out of your heart. And you won't feel so overburdened by these energies that you have taken or that could have been placed on you. Now, with compromise, I like this card is here. It is the King of Wands. This is the King of Wands that is like, I stand where I stand and I am not taking anything back or accepting anything less, I would say. So with this King of Wands and this compromise, it's like you know your value, you know your worth, and you are not going to allow basically other people to compromise for you. You know where you stand and you will make the decisions on what needs to be compromised and what needs to be kept in stone. Excuse me. Oh, I'm super thirsty today. Like I said, you know your worth. And I do see here with the King of Wands here, your health and vitality are very strong. So again, your health is your wealth. And you want to make sure that it is maintained that way. But you also want to make sure that there is a sturdy flow of currency that does come into your life. And with this King of Wands here, it's all about confidence, not compromising. I am going to pull an extra card on this King of Wands though. But I do see that you're being very firm, especially with this King of Wands and the strategy and the Six of Pentacles. Again, you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you're supposed to receive, and you know what you're supposed to give. And you're not going to be compromising for less. If anything, they should be grateful for what you are offering or for what you are doing. Oops, that is, excuse me, too many cards, Spirit. All right, take these two, no problem. So, with the King of Wands, I have the Magician along with strength. So, you mean business, and you are definitely a strong and smart and reliable and resilient leader when it comes to your money, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your visions, when it comes to having fun and doing whatever you want. And I like that this with the strength card here because Leo season is like not that far away. So I do sense, especially for you Leos or by Leo season, you guys are going to be in a place where you are going to be in balance with what you do and what you receive. And I like that the Magician card is here because, especially with the King of Wands, you are really mastering your self-power and knowing that you have all the potential and acting in the energy of being a great leader or becoming a great leader. Excuse me. And I do see also with the Magician card here, if maybe certain things do not go out your way, you do have the power of manifestation to make things go your way. So it's kind of like, let's just say if a deal falls flat and someone was supposed to pay you but didn't, I do see the money is going to be manifesting for you in a different way. It's kind of like with this bee, like let's just say if they're used to going to one flower, but the flower has wilted, they know that they can go to another flower and get what they need. So I kind of see you guys are like moving around, knowing where you can get money or resources or connections and making them strong and connected to whatever you're working on. So at the end of the day, do not compromise your health. Do not compromise for less. Continue being strong and focused on your goals and dreams, and allow also the universe to remove some of this heavy load from your situation so that you can continue making the connections and the manifesting energies to continue gaining this flow of currency, of money, and whatever that you are working towards. So you guys are definitely like, I would say for you fire signs, like this reading is looking very good, but please, please, please make sure that you are maintaining your health. Make sure that you are getting enough sleep, that you're eating right, that you're resting, and that you're giving yourself your mental breaks. With that said, let's wrap this up and see what the Clo has to say. Okay, that's one. And let me get one more. All right, I'm sorry, I'm like distracted. Something in this room smells like a sandwich. Sorry, you guys. So, first I have is the loop card here. This is you breaking out of a pattern, out of a cycle, out of a situation that you felt like you have been stuck or trapped in. With this loop card here, you have also definitely noticed that certain things keep happening over and over and over, and that you are not gaining either the pay or the time, whatever that it is that you need to move forward. This loop is being broken because I see you are addressing it. You're like, I notice this has been happening. It is not just only me. I do see that there's also energies that will be coming in to support you, where you're going to be like, I am not going to be stuck in this trap. You release me and give me what is owed. So with this loop card here, this could be you confronting a boss about keeping you in the same schedule where you have asked to be changed. For some of you, this could be a family member keeping you in a loop about, wanting to like, what's that, spirit? Like a family member that's been saying that they've been trying to, they want to pay you back, but they don't have it. But then you see them like they be partying and spending their money on like Dom Perignon or some kind of drink. I don't know why that came out. Anyway, you're like, nope, I don't want to hear it. Next week, I better have my money, or this is closed off, or I'm not helping you anymore. Like, you're going to be ending a lot of cycles with money issues. You're not going to be in this anymore. And then we have the mirror card here. Mirror is, excuse me, the mirror is all about self-reflection. And you're making sure that your value is being reflected off of you. Going back with this King of Wands, you don't want people to take you as a sucker, as a pushover, to be walked on like a mat. You know your worth, you know your value, you see your worth, you see your value, you see your power and your potential, and you know that it is meant to grow and it's meant to be, not to be trapped in this energy. Like you're trying to go from a worker bee to the queen bee. Not Beyonce, of course. I'm talking about like just, well, take it as it resonates. But yeah, not being constantly moving back and forth. You're like, no, I'm going to elevate. I'm in the position to elevate. I deserve to be in an elevated energy, because that is also where the universe wants you to be, in an elevated position. And you see that within yourself, and you're reflecting that on yourself. Don't allow others to make you feel less. Going back to this compromise, Don't allow others to compromise, for you to compromise for less, because you know your worth, you know your power, and you deserve so much more. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have been enjoying these messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel and seeing my messages. I am most happy and grateful and thankful that you guys come by to see my messages. Take what resonates, of course. This is a timeless reading, and I hope it is helping you on your spiritual journey. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my fire signs, you're definitely, moving on up. You are going to be receiving your increases and your dues. Just make sure that you're not compromising your energy, you're not compromising your health, and you're not compromising your power. Allow also the universe to balance things out for you and remove extra burdens that do not belong to you, that can be given to others. And I do see that you are going to go from the worker bee to the queen bee, because you have worked hard and deserve that position and elevation. All right, my fire signs. So with that said, stay safe and have a good day.